Well, hello everyone, it's Liam Carson here with more Person of Interest as we jump into episode number 15 of season 1. Looking forward, as always, with what has been a really fantastic journey with this first season. So yeah, great stuff with the last episode, especially I guess the Batman Robin dynamic, right? So yeah, but it was just really great stuff, as well as of course the whole situation with Finch and of course his connection with Will. So yeah, and you know how Reese was continuing to keep prying in on this I guess kind of secrecy that Finch is hiding from him, really, in regards to what happened before he obviously met Reese. So yeah, but yeah, looking forward to getting into this episode. So with that said, let's get into episode number 15 of Person of Interest season 1. Let's go.
Not Finch. Cahill's 33 years old, single, no wife, no children, no pets, no attachments of any kind. A bit like you, Mr. Reese.
He's just happy to be alone.
Deadly weapon. Now he's graduated to smuggling.
Shit!
Crew's run by a guy named Vargas.
Vargas.
These guys will move anything. And if someone gets in their way, they'll kill everyone. How do you suggest we proceed, Mr. Reese?
As usual, Finch. The more dangerous they are,
What are you waiting for? Go.
the closer I want to be to them.
Ah! very close.
I was gonna have to waste them.
No, they're wasting you. Jesus.
Daddy, you're home.
Sorry, Paul.
So much about him not having a kid. Or wife. Maybe he's got a pet as well.
Later, champ. Sleep tight.
So is Cahill his...
Mr. Reese, it
Fabricated-
appears that you're not the only person working undercover.
Ah. Oh,
That's like new.
shit.
Cheap Polish vodka.
Package secure?
It's all harking back, isn't it, in terms of
Except the word is a word to deliver.
Agent Snow
Almost
and,
everything.
yeah.
For we play this wrong. We could do more harm than good.
Yeah. To find out, like, how, like, what's his end goal in order to keep this facade up.
We've got company, Finch.
Needed to feel normal.
We got enough on Vargas. I could pull you out now.
We could have gotten Vargas 5 months ago. He's just a smuggler.
You want to go...
LOS, that's the guy we want. Word is he's picking up the next ship.
Yeah, you want to go
This
above.
is a fairy tale, Michael.
I took this from the last delivery from LOS. It's 100% pure.
That's his
found
reason
the
to
big
fight on.
It's never there. I hope his new friend is luckier. John has a tendency to use people and then, well...
Just a little warning
I
to
remember
Carter.
Partner's funeral like it was yesterday. Good, pretty woman. Like you.
Yeah.
After you.
What about the people that have access to his paperwork, files?
No, files on undercovers are kept only as hard copies, so people like you can't hack into them.
Words wound, detective.
The
Oh,
files are
shit!
kept in safes
That's
and one room
ruthless,
controlled by
Carter.
IAB.
Ruthless.
Bill's file before anyone could retrieve.
Yeah. We...
Yeah, see, breaking into 1PP is a federal offense.
She's not. She's. Yeah. I mean, Finch has got this.
Tell you what. How about I give you a little something extra, okay? Just for you. Yeah?
Oh! Oh shit! A bullet with your name on it.
In an hour or two, I'm gonna find out which one. Whoever's still alive will finish making this delivery.
Good to know. Oh no. Oh no.
People you could be drinking with in New York City. You just happen to pick the one who's married to your ex.
Oh no, I was right. I had a feeling. Oh, that's funny. My wife was. Yeah.
We need to build a tourniquet.
Why bother? If we stop the bleeding, it might get him to shut up.
Oh, damn, Reese. It's kind of, like, scary.
Someone lit up. All right, we got a break. We're looking for a warehouse on the docks in Brooklyn.
Dispatch need multiple units to respond.
Okay. I just worry that he's gonna get his ass busted.
There's going to be a shift change at One Police Plaza. This may be our only opportunity.
Opportunity for what?
I do love how all four of them, Reese, Finch, Fusco, and Carter, are just operating like together on this.
Cruiser in South Brooklyn. I'm gonna start looking.
I'm glad to hear it. Thank you, Detective.
Finch, you there?
I'm here. Go ahead.
All right, I'm going in now.
I don't know, it's just so funny. He's like, next one.
I'm sorry.
Nice.
I've got Tully's file.
Good job, Detective. Tully's safe for now. And you have 23 seconds left.
Oh, so much for 23 seconds.
My department investigated you and your body. Destroyed it. But whoever the rat is, I got word he just made a phone call from your location.
What do you mean? Shit.
I gotta take care of the situation. I'll call you back later.
You're the informant.
Yeah, that's... I had a feeling. Oh, shit.
Looks like we found our rat.
Oh, damn.
Craig, you don't know me.
I know your handler's name is Byrne. I know you've
knows
been on
enough.
the force since 2003. I know you had a younger brother, Connor, who OD'd a month after you graduated high school.
How did you?
That's why you're so committed to catching LOS.
That is sad, but understandable why he's still
fed or something?
riding with this.
Something.
Can you get a message to my wife? Tell her I love her.
You still gotta come home to her.
You'll find a way to get you home.
Yeah, we're not dealing with this shit.
You can yourself.
Oh, is he... Okay.
What's the play here, John?
You gotta make it, like... You gotta sell it.
So anymore, are you? They knew what you'd done. We're barely even the same species.
We're walking in the dark.
Doing illegal shit.
Much better have. There will be hell to pay later. We should get going.
Okay, yeah.
2 seconds. I really want you to meet my wife. She's gonna get a kick out of me.
We do not want to. Yeah, we gotta go.
In some speech. We're not walking in the dark. We are the dark.
Ooh.
Peter,
Hidden
sorry.
stuff.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Oh boy, we gotta go. We gotta go. Shit. How? I mean, obviously he's gonna escape, but it's just insane. Insane.
Need a lift? I was in the neighborhood.
My lucky day.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, we have another problem.
No, we're not shipping.
Vargas's informant has Detective Fusco, and his life is most certainly in danger. Mr. Reese, I'm not sure we have time to save them both.
No. I mean, that's it though. I can't imagine Fusco. Yeah, die. But I can't. I wouldn't want Cahill to die either. And oh no.
Let him go.
You're gonna have to shoot.
Oh no. There we go. Awesome.
He's CIA.
What? The CIA's trafficking drugs.
The government couldn't win the war on drugs, so they're using it to fund the war on terror. The It's common knowledge.
Yeah, that's fucked, though.
The company's built on secrets.
No sirens, no bullhorns. No one's coming to save you. No one cares. That guy, the one who tells you things.
You're monologuing.
He used you and let you run.
You try to go down doing something good.
Got a good
You wouldn't know about that with your
D
dirty
to your
sack.
name.
Neil.
There's got to be a way.
Fucking murder one, don't you get it?
That's the point. You'll need your friends at HR to help you cover this up.
You need to still
I
be
was just talking to you, being
committed.
a good guy for a change.
You've done some nice work, Lionel. I'm sorry, but you're more useful inside.
It's I feel so bad for him. He has
Hands
to.
dirty, always will be, huh?
Yeah. Oh. I feel so bad for him though, because it's like I'm trying my best to do good. Now I have to play this facade of being dirty.
You're buying enemy lines here. Come on.
Well, damn, I guess he's not going to be coming for Cahill anytime soon.
I'll be indebted.
There's a lot of pain in his eyes.
You belong to HR now.
He's pained by that. He is pained. You can see it in his eyes. You can see it on his face, to be fair. He's disgusted by what he has to do. So he doesn't want to, and he just feels like this is going to jeopardize him more than it's going to, because that's all you can think of at this moment. But just roll with it, I guess. So I really thought that this was pretty great, both flashbacks and present day events, especially with the whole situation of Reese trying to, you know, help Tully out. So and I was again low-key worried that things, especially with the whole tell my wife I love her shit, but thankfully, as well as the fact that the LOS guy, who was of course a CIA officer, he did say, you know what, I'll be out soon and then I'm coming for you. So yeah, but yeah, it looks like he's not going to be coming anytime soon, because but yeah, going into the flashbacks, because of course they're shorter sequences, it was just very interesting seeing Snow and Reese operate at the same time, of course, because we know there's a bit of history there. Of course, there was some, you know, illegal shit with the I think the government guy in the bathroom that they had. So yeah, but it was just very great because like I said, there's a bit of a history. Now they're on opposite sides, of course, but it was just really great to peer further into the background, into the backstory, really. And you know, you had that he had his handler, I think her name was Kara, so you had her involved as well, and of course she did deliver a really epic line later on in the flashbacks about how we are the dark. So yeah, and not just that though, but of course there was that kerfuffle, wasn't there, when it came to Jessica, because there is that like clinging on to the past, isn't there? There's that need for Reese to do so, and yeah. It seems like he knew that about the husband anyways, when it came to him striking a conversation. And it was just more so of this, like, I don't know, clinging on to Jessica part, but of course this was all like with what you know, Kara did. It was more so of an influence to let go of the past. We have to submerge into that darkness now, so yeah, and how she, you know, could sympathize really when it came to how Reese felt, because she shared her own experience, but she suddenly realized she couldn't do that shit. So yeah, but yeah, some very interesting stuff with the background, with the backstories and whatnot, in this episode. So yeah, it was really, really great stuff. Overall, this episode, it was, pretty interesting to see how things would play out with Tully, of course. And like I said, all 4 of the key players, I would say, getting involved in some capacity, which was just really, really neat. Obviously, Reese was working on the inside. Finch, where he, plays best. But even then, you had Fusco and Carter like bump into each other, like, "Oh, I'm surprised to see you here." But of course, there was that effort on Fusco getting his hands a bit dirty, I guess you could say, in terms of shredding the evidence, only to be compromised by that informant, really, for Vargas. So yeah, and that was just very, very intense. Like, I had a feeling that Reese would save Fusco, even if things looked a bit dire. But there was that intensity, like, especially when he was on his knees and he was just reflecting on the good. Like, when Fusco was reflecting on the good he did, because it's like, have you ever been shot? You think about this, you think about that, and then yeah. But yeah, it was just sad, really, for Fusco, because I do want to talk about that, because you gotta admit that he is trying his damn best to make amends, to get redemption. And the fact is, there's a part of him that I feel like wishes he would have died there and then, because whereas there is that message about his past, and it's, all bloodied and all that. The stains are still there on the hands. He was at least, if anything, going to go out trying to do good. Even if that informant got away. But now he's being told that he has to, play dirty again. And it's just really, really sad for Fusco, because of the fact that he has been trying so hard to be on the side of good, only for Reese to tell him, "Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy, but you're gonna have to, be involved in HR and all of that." So, and you could see his pain, the pain on his face in the last scene. I mean, he was he didn't want to do this, understandably. So, yeah, and it is going to be very interesting, because, of course, he's been doing, some favors and all of that for Finch and Reese at times, but now this is like a really, really big opportunity for him to infiltrate HR, and yeah, but it's just really, really sad. There's that moment where he is doing good and he is on the up, and things are looking a bit better, aren't they? And now he has to he has to get his hands dirty and all of that again, as he mentioned. Like, hands are always dirty. He has to be involved with HR, so it's just a really, really sad situation for Fusco, because it's something that he just he's so far, and then it's just like, okay, well, I have to be dirty again. So yeah, poor Fusco. I loved the interactions as well with Tully, and especially with Tully having to, of course, play ball. I think this is another episode, because the last episode was a personal situation against Vargas and LOS, I guess, because of course he was told, okay, we got enough on Vargas. Now I want to aim higher. I want LOS. So, and the sad thing is, he was never going to get that chance. The sad thing is, it does put into perspective about how dangerous it was for Tully, because he was told, you can bail now and you'll be in a basically safer place. And the thing is, that would have been his best option, because the CIA are going to be tricky, and even so, they really had nothing to put on that CIA officer. So yeah, but yeah, it was just really, really sad though, because he tried so much to get well, to be fair, he did get executed at LOS by Snow. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, I guess that's what happens when you get sloppy. You just get taken out, really. So, and you can't really afford that again. So yeah, but I'm just reminded about that in the dark comment. I mean, you got caught and you got exposed. It's hard to go back into the dark, isn't it, once you've been compromised? So but yeah, I mean, it was just, yeah, really, really great to see. There was quite the bit of intensity, of course, when, you know, the whole situation of, okay, one of you is a rat and all of that, and then of course Reese taking the fall and whatnot, because it was essentially that. So yeah, I really, really loved how things came about with this episode, in terms of the whole numbers game with Tully and all of that, and you know, how he went undercover, tried to take out LOS, but again, I feel like that was going to be an impossible situation. I know I say impossible is because, you know, it usually is an impossible. Like usually, when it comes to impossible, it's usually a word I forbid because nothing's impossible. But when it comes to him trying to essentially take out that CIA guy, a bit risky. It seems a bit tad impossible, doesn't it? So, but yeah, I really, really thought that this was pretty great. Very interesting. So yeah, and you know, the plot thickens really, especially if, you know, the, I guess, main guy that Tully was after was you know, CIA. It's going to be very interesting to see how that ramps up, because yeah, we'll be entering the last several episodes, should I say, soon. So things definitely going to ramp up for sure when it comes to, I guess, quite a few areas, because we still got to deal with Root, although that could transfer to season 2 potentially. But we've got Snow there. We've got Elias still to deal with. So some very interesting things to, you know, dart down towards as we approach, like I said, the several final episodes this season. So yeah, but until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check out my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!